Part two. So my police career progressed. I ended up serving for an entirety of 17 years. But that's just a very small part of it. 17 years is a huge chunk of your adult life. Because I'd used to be a car mechanic, I didn't touch a car for 2 years after I joined the police. I thought I'm going to leave that behind, but I kept everything, and I had a little small workshop at home where I was living at the time. And then a few police officers came to me knowing my background and they'd had issues with the vehicles, and I ended up working for myself. The police allow you to have a business as long as you seek permission before, which I did, and that got approved. And I ended up working for myself, and I'd say probably at that time, and I still am, I became a bit of a workaholic. And I was because you did a shift pattern, 6 on, 4 off, so you could do stuff in your own time. I had plenty of time to do that, and that's ultimately what I did. And I worked on cars there, got a little garage space, did that all the way up to 2010, and then I decided it wasn't going to be for me so much, and my wife came to me and said, I think I'd like a touring caravan. I'd never had anything to do with touring caravans at that point. And I said, yeah, good idea. So we did a deal on one, which was out on the west coast of France. But the deal was I had to get it back. I'd never towed a caravan before either. So we bought the caravan, and me and my dad took a road trip, stayed in some very dodgy B&Bs through France, going down to pick it up. We brought the caravan back, and at that point, phones weren't like they are now. So we went in the Yellow Pages looking for a caravan engineer, and I was ringing round. And basically I was getting a wall. It was an old caravan, it was 1998, a Swift Challenger. I've always had Swifts, funnily enough, by chance. And long story short is I couldn't get an engineer to come and work on it. All of them were busy, and they said that they'd prefer working on the newer stuff and didn't want to do that. So me being me, went to Carol and I said, look, I think I'll be all right at this. I just need to do some training. I'm already a vehicle engineer. I understand the chassis side. I don't understand all the plumbing side, the gas side. So went on a course. And that gave me the basics. But I'll be brutally honest, if you'd never been an engineer before, you're going to find it difficult to get into the industry without being mentored properly, unless you've worked in a sort of motor environment like I had, because the fault finding within some of these vehicles is quite challenging. So that's part two. I'll take you from there, because that's where the journey fully starts.